looks like Scorpio's got themselves involved in a number of things that probably they wish they hadn't, or they wish it was done with, or they wish it was over, or they wish it changed some way. So change is really necessary. I think in the January you're going to be thinking about how that looks and what it is you want to change. Maybe you're going to, stop doing certain things or cut certain people out or that kind of a thing. Or you might even add something to it. It does look like you've kind of been fooling yourself about a few things. Maybe you need to let go and let God. I think one of the things you may recognize about yourself is your need for control, to be acknowledged, your need to be appreciated. And that is going to be, you may know it sorta, but I think it's going to be a very big revelation for you in January. And it might be brought to you by an unstable love affair. Somehow you'll figure it out that way. And that's okay, maybe that reality is going to help stabilize the relationship, which is a good thing. And that's why the change is there. That's why that transformational card's there. And then the Hierophant is at the very top, which is perfect if it's for love affairs or marriages. So, it's sort of like sorting out the details, sorting out the nonsense, getting through to the truth. And that may show up in the workplace, show up in the relationship, show up in the things that you do in terms of where you put your efforts and energy. You might be working in an environment where leadership is at the best scattered. And that makes it really hard for you, because I'd say that if you're in that type of environment, it's going to make you crabby. It's going to make you irritated. It's going to make you want to smack someone upside the head. And that's not exactly what you need, right? That's not what you need. You are going to have to sacrifice some things that you're working on to make life better for you. And like I said, this may be brought to you by an important relationship. And I'm going to say that important relationship is only speaking out of kindness and out of truth and out of love. And I think you're going to hear it. I don't think you always hear it either. So I'm not being just nice. I think a lot of times, Scorpio, you're not listening. Sorry, but you have a one-track mind, or you can be a pretty stubborn sign. When you get your mind set on a certain way, you tend to want to keep it that way. Okay? Now, also, if you tend to behave in a certain way because that job requires it, doesn't mean you take it home and treat your family with the same energy. So January is going to be an opportunity for Scorpio to check in with themselves. I think that's valuable. I think something wonderful may come up in the work environment that triggers true happiness or achievement, being aware that you finally got acknowledged for something significant to you, right? And I'll be honest, I think you have had acknowledgement along the way, don't get me wrong. How can people not acknowledge you? You're so wonderful about, the gifts that you have and the work that you do. So I think that it's never been in this type of energy that I think the opportunity is going to hit you good. And something is going to come up that's going to send the message home to you that you finally got in somewhere. Okay? And this is really significant because it could be really hard to get in with that group, and you did it. So right on, you're going to get some accolades for that, pats on the back. I'm really happy to say that, okay? And this is going to really sort of infuse you with more energy.